The audio 1, 2, 3. I have a client that I'm about to do right now. I'm really excited for her because she's gonna be a little bit different than my regular cover-ups. She came in with previous work, she got it removed a couple of times, but her residue is still pink and red. So I told her, let's separate your 2 sessions. On the first one, let's neutralize with a neutralizing color, which are these right here. Whenever somebody has red, pinkish eyebrows, you need to choose an opposite color of the color wheel to cancel out that pink red. So in this case, when you look at the color wheel, you see the red, and then across from it is like yellow, greens, and all of those colors. So I have these neutralizing color correctors here, and so I have to decide which one I'm probably gonna go with once she's laying down in front of me. So I'm gonna get these ready. I'm also gonna get my machine ready because in today's session, we are just gonna shade over her brows with that color corrector. I'm not gonna blade, I'm not gonna do nano anything. Today's goal is just to color correct. I am thinking of using a 3RL, which means it's 3 little needles instead of 1. Because again, the goal today is just to pack that neutralizing color, and a 3 needle is gonna get me there faster. So I'm gonna look for my 3s, if I have any left. I found a 3RL, which 3RL means that the 3 little needles are gonna be grouped together like this, like very tightly. This is very good to color pack. I also found a 3RS. RS means that the 3 little needles, instead of being collected together like this, are spread apart a little bit more. So this is perfect for shading a larger area because it's gonna spread the pigment across evenly. So I might get started with the 3RS. Let me see how that looks, and then I'll finish it off with the 3RL if I feel like I need to pack a little bit more color. 1 sec. So when it comes to cover-ups and color correcting, I don't always do it this way where we separate the color correction versus the first session. Oftentimes what I do is I do it all together in 1 session. But in this case, because she has so much of that pink and red, and she is actually being very patient with the process, because I'll leave it up to the client, depending on how much time they have, how far away they live, is it really realistic for them to come back again in a couple of weeks, and in her case, she was okay with that, so I decided to separate it. And how many laser sessions did you do?
3.
Okay. Okay, so I have to decide what color. I think I'm gonna go with ginger and olive. I'm gonna go with olive. It's a little bit brighter. And I'm making sure that I don't go anywhere outside of the red area, because then I would basically be implanting that yellow-green color into virgin skin that doesn't need to be corrected. So I just kind of slow it down when it comes to the edges. This is what it looks like after 1 pass of neutralization. You can see the difference between that one and this brow. It already looks even lighter and more toned down, starting to look orange versus red. So for this second pass, I'm kind of working diagonally instead of going sideways. I'm now working from the bottom down and from down up. So more kind of going against my original direction. The reason I do that is so that we eliminate any kind of streaking. And this is the second pass with that neutralizer. And I think I'm gonna stop here because we can already see that the color has kind of changed a lot, and it even looks a lot lighter. And you can compare it to the other side that only has 1 pass. So I need to give this one another good pass. I ended up doing a 3rd pass just so that I can airbrush a little bit more. If you can see, the technique is a little bit lighter. It's more like airbrushed, just to kind of give it a final seal before we let her go. All right guys, well here is the final look. The camera is catching more of like an orange tone, but in real life it's a very nice soft brown. We didn't get her reaction, but she actually really liked it. And then we'll see her back in about 2 months to do her nano brows.